what's up, everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This guy's Tyler. And it is Tuesday, the day of the two. So, a lot happened on July 4th, which was, America's version of Canada Day. Fireworks went off, and boy, did they go off. So, Tyler.
Ooh, did they ever. Did they ever. And all right, so I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Um, what happened over the weekend that made national news is an embarrassment in itself. Uh,
I was just gonna say, honestly, both countries right now. I'm disappointed with Canada, but America, you take the cake on this one.
well, and okay, and I'm gonna say this: you see how many some of the strictest laws. You know what? I'll save it. I'll save it. I'll save it for now. Because what actually happened and how you see how it's already being framed is really, really bothersome. But you know what? That's what the left does. They only use minorities as a pawn because they think you're a useful idiot. Which is funny because it's like your leaders think you're the useful idiot. So we're going to talk about that. So we're going to talk about Highland Park in the state of Illinois that has some of the highest has some of the strictest gun laws in all of the country. Um, Weird. And a lot of those articles that were sitting there talking about how only mass shootings happen in the U.S. Um, that's such a disingenuous statement that if you're just ignorant, that's one thing. But I'm fairly certain people just are they just hear it and they don't want to do anything. But you know what? That's how these leftists are. They like to use minority. They think, you know what, you're just a dumb black kid. You're nobody. And you know what? I have to go to my BuzzFeed. I have to go write articles. So come on, I can't have time to worry about black people and other such minorities. Ew. But and we're gonna be talking on Jalen Walker. We're gonna talk about that. What a joke. The media, of course, the media is always like this. So we'll talk about this.
See, this I don't know
And
anything about. I'm kind of interested to hear about this one.
ooh, it's the 101 tactic of the media, of how they. And all right, so let's just get into this. So of course we are here Monday to Friday, 7 days a week. Um, we're here 7 a.m. We're on YouTube, we're on Rumble, we're on Spotify. Leave a like if you learned something. Leave a comment. We want to hear your guys' opinion. And I use that as a gender neutral term. Don't give me this woke bullshit. Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Oh my God, that actually reminds me that happened to me at work. And somebody had said girl to me, right? Or no, okay. No, they were like, thanks, man. And then all of a sudden they stopped. They're like, girl. And I was like, oh God. Like, call me whatever. Fuck. Like, I mean,
Don't call me late for dinner. All right. Let's share this with your friends. Well, let's just I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's get right into this. So let's start with on July 4th, during a parade. Now, very much similar to in Waukesha during the Christmas Day parade, some deadbeat loser. What a day to stop swearing. A deadbeat loser felt it necessary to push his black superiority racist ideology. Strictly racist.
yeah.
Well, 4th of July. What does some loser do? Opens fire on a bunch of people in a 4th of July parade.
I had actually heard too in one of the articles that I was reading about this that had he come like 5 minutes earlier, they literally had part of the parade with a bunch of kids walking animals.
No,
That
this is
I
such a.
ugh.
All right. So you know what? Let's just. So this was from Drew Hernandez. He had posted it. So we don't have to play the whole thing. At some point, this little kid who's recording says, "I can't believe I got gunfire recorded." So it is. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is.
Heartbreaking. Luckily, the kid's a fat Mexican, so he can use the exercise. It's a joke. It's a joke. Come on. If you don't laugh, you'll fucking cry. Come on. All right. So let's just play this video here. All right. Okay.
I'm not really sure if he I can't. I mean, kid's got to be in shock. Like he's a kid, but
Oh,
it's just like
yeah.
to hear someone be like, "Oh my god, I got the gunshot!" Like the way it's like, you sound a little excited about that, but I mean, he's a kid. He's in
Yeah.
shock. Whatever. I didn't even
Oh, for
know
sure.
what was happening at first. You just all of a sudden see people running, and you're just like, "Oh,
Yeah, you can hear it when it's turned up a lot louder, like because it's just loud. It's already a parade, and you can see immediately you see that woman. She stands up. She's like, "We got a GTFO," like it might be time to go. Cross the border if you know what I'm saying.
right? Take us
So
back! Take us back!"
yeah, I, I don't want Long John Silver's no more. All right, but so we have this article from USA Today, and it says, well, it's titled "Significant Amount of Digital Evidence Led to the Arrest in Highland Park Parade Shooting." Well, a man was arrested in connection with a deadly attack in Chicago during the 4th of July celebration that killed 6 people and appears to be an aspiring rapper. Okay. So authorities spent frantic hours Monday searching for, I left the name blank because this person's a loser. They're a deadbeat loser. I'm sure and the funny thing, they they don't even look white. They're attributing saying that he's white. Maybe.
He's definitely
I
not
don't
all white.
know.
There's no. Those black eyes. He's not all white.
Excuse me? You wanna
Black eyeballs.
Oh.
Relax, people. Yeah. No, they got no soul. Just
No,
darkness.
this kid's they're a loser. They're a straight up loser. And it all right, so they arrested him shortly after 7 p.m. local time following a short pursuit about 6 miles away from the shooting. Chicago-based rapper of the same name, fitting the description given by police, including facial tattoos, performs under the name. I changed his new rap name is Small Dick Kid. That's his name now. Okay, share it. Hashtag Small Dick Kid. And previously had posted multiple videos of violent images, including a man with a rifle shooting people. Hey, I can understand. We a lot of this we say hindsight is 2020. Well, we should have seen these red flags. Well, there's a lot of artists that sensationalize things. They put certain imagery, and it's not to say like, "Hey, I want to do this." They're looking for that response. They're trying to invoke an emotion.
Perfect example would be Eminem's song Kim. That was a really
Yeah.
messed up song. And I gotta say, the only song named after myself or with my name in it, yeah, it's a little disturbing.
As my boy, even though he said anyone that likes Trump, you're not you shouldn't be a fan of my music, or I don't want you as a fan. Well,
Whatever. Two
all right.
sucks to be you because you know what? You can't get rid of me, huh?
It's
Anyway,
it's okay. It's so funny that Eminem, someone that grew up in the hood, someone that had to fight for everything that he supposedly earned, grew up in a broken home, all this type of stuff, and then says, the middle class, those salt of the earth, working class kind of people. You know what? I don't want you. I want the ultra elites. They can. The people that are making 100K a year, at least. You have to show me your pay stub, okay? Then you can be my fan.
no.
It's All right, so let's get back to little small dick kid.
Okay.
What you're seeing, and again, you know what? My heart, it goes out to, during that Waukesha thing. It was heartbreaking to see. It was truly heartbreaking. And these people are trying just to celebrate a day in their country, and this fucking scumbag loser,
A waste of skin.
absolute embarrassment of a human being. That's what you are. That's what you'll be remembered as. Small dick kid and a waste of a human being. Hope that rap career really worked out for you. What
Write
a
a song now,
douche.
bitch.
Like, I hope those people in prison, I hope they you repeatedly. Can I say that? Can I say that? Is that at some point when a loser goes and shoots up a parade with children? Can we at least advocate that, hey, you know what? Maybe you do deserve some type of vigilante justice.
Little spoonage in the evening. Let's clean it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Let's not be
you know
throwing around the R word.
I want the biggest guy in that prison to wear him as a fucking condom. That's what I want. And I want to watch.
So, cleaning that up didn't work. I think we just got a little more visual. Ugh. Is anyone else picturing the guy from The Longest Yard? That, like, big guy that likes to play ping pong?
Why does he have to be black? Why does he have
He's
to be
not
black?
black. I said the big guy. Racist. He was not black. He was I can't even remember where he's from. He was like the big white guy. Like he was massive. He was
Africa?
the one that was like bashing his head into the wall and stuff like that. And they got him to come join on the football team. Yeah. That's what I'm
Well,
picturing.
that was the longest yard.
That's what I said.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I thought you were talking about the Green Mile.
No. Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's why I was like, why the black guy?
No, I said the longest yard.
Didn't hear that.
See,
Didn't hear it at all.
this is what happens, people. He never listens to me. He hears my voice and it goes out the door, out the door, out the door, out the ear.
It goes out the door. Out the door. It goes out the door. All right, but so you know what? Again, my heart goes out to these families because they're just trying. You know what? It's so easy, and unfortunately, what is the rhetoric going to be? What is going to happen from this?
More gun
It's
laws.
again, we need tougher gun controls. This is why we need to abolish guns. You know what? There's no information on how he acquired these rifles. There's no information on it. And in Illinois, well, I shouldn't say it's virtually impossible. It's very hard. Very hard to get any type of gun there. So again, so what do they say? We failed in our job, so what do we need to do? Give us more power so that we can do it more. So I hope those families, six people have been killed, over 2 dozen are injured, and that's devastating. That's truly is devastating. But you know what? Chicago has the name of Chirac for a reason. Some of the strictest gun laws in the country, in North America, and yet every weekend it's a mass shooting in Chicago. Every single time. And I go to Chicago. Just a couple weeks ago, I just spent a couple days in Cicero. For anyone that knows, that's just west of Chicago. That might as well be Chicago with how close it is. Chicago deep dishes, fucking banging though, right?
Yes.
Right?
I so wish you would have brought me a piece home.
Hell,
If y'all did notice, he made it home. Did you see the nice new do? Finally got rid of that twirly mustache thing.
no.
I
Oh,
know.
no.
So happy about it.
Who wants a small mustache ride?
Oh God.
All right, but so
Small
you're gonna
dick kid.
see again the same rhetoric Ew, no, he's not worth.
There we go. I'm like, I love you just totally jumped right over that.
Ew, what? No, I was saying no. He's not worth my. No, I'm too much man for him. He needs little children. That's what he needs.
Ugh, no.
He needs to victimize little kids because that's all this big tough guy can do. What a loser, loser,
Who is
loser.
the her?
Yeah. But so okay, so you're gonna see this rhetoric come out over and over and over. Same talking points. Well, we need to eliminate. It's weird how they say if it's for minorities, oh, it's justified. And you think I'm bullshitting. You got articles directly talking about this. But so they say, oh well, mass shootings only happen in the US. That's because let's get a few things straight here. Unless like I'll say North America and like the United States specifically is very centered. Like they're very they everything about them revolves around them. You know, and I don't mean that in a mean. I don't mean that as like a pejorative. Like the thing is, everyone from outside looks at the U.S. and of course, you have Canada that says, "Well, look at the U.S. Look at these dumb Americans. Look at how stupid they are. Look at them." You're aware, like like that meme of like you have the big dog and he's just like just walking, and then you have the little dog going like yeah let's screw him up yeah let's go fight him let's go. That's what we are. It's like
Or the little
if
dog?
yeah, oh absolutely, we literally have a world superpower right below us with an unguarded border, and if they wanted to, they easily could invade us. Like think about that. They could have one of their armies demolish us. And I just mean like the Marines, the Navy, the Air Force, probably even the Space Force could kick our butts.
Space Force.
Hell yeah, Space Force. Hoo Donald Trump 2024.
Big Daddy Elon will come down with a little pew pew pew.
Yeah, it is not a flamethrower. No, but so the US has a lot of eyes looking at it. And when you're the top dog, everyone's looking to take you down. There's always an argument with NATO. Well, the US is overfunding NATO while almost every other country is underfunding NATO. So everyone wants to kind of take down the US. Well, what about in Copenhagen, Denmark? No, a man in Denmark. Don't worry, gun crimes never happen in Europe. That's not a thing.
It isn't?
Well, this happened at the same time. Man is accused of killing 3 people in a shooting in a Danish shopping mall. And he has to go to a psychiatric ward. Put a bullet in him.
I
Like,
don't a good old lobotomy could do something good, I'm sure. They do that still,
yeah,
right?
drill a hole in his head, make him a retard, send him back into society. Or maybe just leave him there to rot. Because, again, this person, douchebag loser,
He was
to
young
go
too.
into a mall. Yeah, yeah, they're both 22. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. But,
Well, thankfully that
say that.
one, it looks like, oh, accused of killing 3. Well, then what the heck? Because it says that he was arrested and charged with manslaughter and the intent to kill. So why? Okay, I know what manslaughter is. I know the difference between first degree, second degree, and manslaughter. But to me, I don't know. That doesn't really sound like a manslaughter type thing. But
Yeah, if you're shooting at people, I don't know. Well, my assumption would be that they have more of a restorative justice as opposed to just a punishment.
yeah,
You
maybe.
know, you shouldn't have shot those people, right, Billy? We don't point guns at people. We point them at ourselves, right?
Bad boy.
No, but so I it's unfortunate that you're getting here again these same talking points. Need more gun laws. What red flag laws would have stopped it? I can guarantee you, red flag laws would have done nothing for this. Mark my words. Well, I'm sure this person was already known to police, was already known by the FBI, was well aware of who this person was, which seems to be kind of the MO that they know who it is. Valdi is the same thing. They knew who the violent person was, yet they did nothing. Red flag laws? No, nothing. Oh, well, we need stricter gun checks. I don't know. I haven't been able to find out where this person was able to acquire these weapons. My assumption, they weren't supposed to have them anyways.
Probably not. That is
But you
90%
know
of
what?
them.
But you know what? Give the government more power to strip away your rights. Why is a Canadian arguing for a U.S. fucking a U.S. position here? I don't like. I don't
It,
get it.
but see, that's the funny thing is it's literally the exact same thing happening in Canada and the United States. Both places are pushing stricter gun laws. They really are. I mean, I think Texas is the only place that they'll never get away with that one.
Oh no, actually, no. There's a many number of states that are becoming concealed carry 2A sanctuaries. There's
Hmm.
a lot of them. I think it's like 20, 24, 26 states, something like that, are saying like basically we are adhering to the Constitution. The federal government, we follow the Constitution. So no, there's a lot of places, but you're seeing, New York. Well, the Supreme Court there just struck down the how they can't conceal weapons, or how they can conceal weapons because it used to be too limited. But now they're saying, New York says, well, we want to see 3 years of social media posts. 3 years of social media posts to see if you're a risk.
You know,
I'd
I
be banned.
don't know. I know, right? But see, but that's the thing too. Like something that we literally just touched on. Okay, the song Eminem did about Kim, his wife or ex-wife, whatever. Okay, he's done ones about his mom. He's done ones. Okay, he's had a lot of very violent songs, but
Hmm.
homeboy isn't going up shooting people. Like that's what he's doing. Stephen King. Okay, dude. Like, are we gonna start banning all the freaking horror writers and all the Rob Zombies and Eminems and because I mean the thing is like where does it end? Like if you're going to start with something, literally like that's a long, long line. I mean, in some ways I can see some of that being helpful, I guess, in some
No,
ways.
no,
But
no,
I don't like to me it's just but see this is a tricky one. It really is because the thing is
no.
like for me that like I wouldn't say that anybody ah no people shouldn't be allowed to be going into certain things like that and be checking those things and people say dumb shit sometimes. The only thing
Well,
is that's what's then you think about certain situations where people were literally on social media posting stuff and you're like, dude, if you don't do something, what about look at the freaking that documentary, The Truth About Cats. Same thing. People saw videos from this guy and were like, this guy is gonna freaking kill
oh,
somebody. And they started kind of watching him and were reporting it to the police and stuff like that. And so it's tricky because sometimes people are literally showing you right in front, like, hey, I'm gonna blow up one day and I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. But then in other situations, people sometimes just say shit. Like it's ugh.
well, okay. So I see a couple problems with it. So this is like some minority report. We're preventing a crime from happening that hasn't happened yet. Secondly, statistically, the left this, this hard authoritarian, whatever you want to call it, typically have mental issues. And I don't use that to be mean, but statistically, the left has more mental issues. So if you think Republicans, conservatives, right wingers are are racist, are looking to gun people down, well, would you not do you not think that those laws would be used against you? That because that's the argument that's kind of going on is who is going to enforce this? Which side? Now there can be, oh well, they supported Donald Trump. Yeah, yeah, right. Giving him a gun? Oh my God, not a chance. Oh, this person supports Antifa. Oh, they were in the BLM riots. Oh, fast track this shit. Like, come on,
Pretty
I'll
much, right?
deliver it myself. You know, well, why would you give a government give them the right to do that, to dictate whether you can do something?
No, like, but that's the thing. Like, no, I think the government has way too much control in things, and I don't agree with that part. Having like, I see, I don't know how the shit like this is, how this is done. Like, I don't have a gun. Like, I don't know if they check, they have to get like psychological assessments or whatever. Like, I don't know.
No, if you well, in New York, it's basically it's impossible. If you wanna get a gun for protection, if you say, "I'm getting it for protection," no, you're denied.
That's so weird.
So, you have those videos of women being, touched inappropriately on subways.
Touched inappropriately. Remember that one that we did a bajillion podcasts back where this woman was literally getting raped and like fucking 20 people were standing around holding up fucking phones recording it. No one did
I like how
anything. I
I like how
know.
I was supposed to stop swearing, and now
I know I'm picking it up
but
for you.
so all I'm saying is, you have a place where you are expecting so you are expecting, okay, if I can't defend myself, the police sure should. Okay, well now the police are going, hey, we don't have a. It's not our job to give up our lives for you. That's what they've said
Uvalde.
many times. It's not just there. New York, there were many times
Oh.
um, where a guy stopped a dude with a knife. He ended up getting stabbed, but he ended up subduing the guy that was stabbing people. And then after the cops were watching. And then after the cops came in and said, you know what? Hey, we got the guy. While the other guy was literally bleeding out because he was stabbed trying to stop him from killing people.
Gee, thanks. You with your freaking Kevlar. I'm glad I took the wound for you.
It was just so again, like, okay, defund the police? Okay, well then you should be supporting guns outright. And to be fair, most leftists do. How do you cause a revolution if you don't have weapons? But no, it's
Slingshots? Slingshot.
can't take planes down with slingshots.
Come on, man. You can Dennis the Menace the heck out of people. Just get him right in the
Yeah.
eye.
All right, let's get into this Jalen Walker stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so Jalen Walker, a good boy, a very good boy, according to the news, according to his friends, according to his family. Very good boy. Never did anything wrong. Okay,
Sounds familiar.
let's just look at what the mainstream media is already pushing. This is their next, Breonna Taylor. This is their next uh, Charleston. This is their next George Floyd, and the names, the list go on of a supposedly unarmed black man being gunned down by police. So we
Okay,
got
so
we got
that's
a
what
little
happened. Okay.
yeah.
I don't know anything about this. Okay. I was too busy looking at the parade thing today.
All right, so let's just play this little montage that we have. So from mainstream media, and then we'll explain kind of what actually happened here. So
Okay. Sounds fun. Buckle up, guys.
For a traffic violation on East Talmadge Road. He sped away. Police radio To dispatch, they heard shots fired from his car. A few minutes into the chase, Walker slowed his car on Wilbeth Road near the Bridgestone tire offices. He jumped out and ran, a gun later found in his abandoned vehicle. 8 police officers surrounded Walker in a parking lot and fired more than 90 rounds after Walker, according to police, made a threatening move.
All new details are emerging after Akron police shot and killed a man. The Summit County Medical Examiner says 25-year-old Jalen Walker died from multiple gunshot wounds. A preliminary autopsy report could be available by the end of the week, but our partners at Akron Beacon Journal were able to see an investigative worksheet at the medical examiner's office. The ABJ reports Walker was seen laying on his back and in handcuffs when the medical examiner arrived at the scene.
Accountability and transparency, demanding answers as to why dozens of shots were fired at Walker.
But this is beyond wrong. Beyond wrong. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
At one point, the protest moved onto the street.
They continue to chase him through residential areas where houses and stuff is at. So much danger. For a tail light? Are you serious right now? For a tail light? You chase him from one side of town all the way to Firestone Park, where houses and stuff is at, where elderly people is at? How is that fair? The police can do just whatever they want. It's okay. They can take our children's lives.
For a tail light, really? That's okay. I'm going to assume, I don't even know really what happened there, but I'm going to assume that if they were that many officers were chasing him, it was definitely for more than just a tail light.
Well, okay, and so let's look at one thing. Almost all serial killers, I shouldn't say all, a vast majority of them, how were they stopped?
Bundy. Yeah.
By a traffic stop. Because I think his insurance or something benign, which would be considered benign, was happened.
Yeah.
But so, you have this lady, and you know what? God bless her soul, because she doesn't know a damn thing of what actually happened. All she knows is cops shot black man, therefore he's okay. Or like he shouldn't have been shot.
Yeah. Police can just do whatever they want, right?
Yeah. Okay, and so let's we can go to the show map and look at Bishop Talbert Swan, a wonderful purveyor of bullshit. So his name was Jalen Walker. Okay, 8 Akron, Ohio cops fired 90 bullets at him, hitting him 60 times through his entire body. Pretty good shot ratio, I'd say. The cops pulled him over for a traffic violation. Oh. So what you're justifying, okay, he was 25. He was a DoorDash driver. He was unarmed. He was murdered.
DoorDash.
That's what he's
Oh my
saying.
God. I've gotten DoorDash.
Right? I could have assisted in a crime here.
Right?
Okay. You know what? He very, very clearly and very intentionally leaves out. He ran from cops. He fired out the vehicle that he was being chased in at cops. And then he flees on foot from cops after shooting at them. They try to deploy a taser. Didn't work because he had a puffy jacket on. Taser didn't work. But okay. But so, Mr. Bishop, Talbert Swan, and you know what, to be fair, as a little aside, Ben Crump is a disgusting human being. He's the guy that in any time one of these happens, he just grifts. He's just a grifter. He goes from one thing to the other, saying, "Oh, we're fighting for Black lives and we're fighting for all this." This is, the blacks have been getting gunned down by cops for a millennia. Here's another thing I can latch my leech off of to try and get more money. The dude's a scumbag.
Okay.
One of those.
Trying to stay relevant with the next bad thing that just happened.
Yeah, and you know what? And again, it's the idea of unarmed black man shot and killed by police. Defund the police. Okay, how about Cash? This chick, shot about 90 times over a traffic violation. Okay? So, This is what the media is saying. This is what they are telling you. Okay? Oh, he was a good guy. Oh, he was just it was a traffic violation. The cops just gunned him down for no reason. Why did they shoot at him for a broken tail light? This is what they're telling you.
Well, yeah, okay, and in here she's stating unarmed. Okay, but you just finished telling me that he was shooting out of the vehicle he was in, so clearly he wasn't unarmed.
Well, okay, and so we'll get into that in a little bit. But look who can reply to it. They lock their comments because they know what's coming. They already know that the narrative is already, they tried to shape it. Unarmed black man gets shot and killed by cops. To be fair, you know what? Oddly enough, more white people have been shot and killed by cops in the US this year than black people. So what? Should white lives matter? No. Just only the black lives. All right. We'll you know what? Black lives matter. We'll get to you and your embarrassment of a organization. Okay. So, like I said, he was pulled over for supposedly a broken taillight. Okay. He ended up fleeing from police after, during a high speed chase, shot at police. And then once they were finally able to stop him, but it was so dangerous. He was entering a residential area, firing a gun into whatever.
Yeah.
Assume at police, but the guy's got a shitty aim. So
Really?
fortunately, they were able to stop him. He was stupid enough to try and get out of his vehicle and tried to do the old Running Man thing, try to outrun a bunch of cops.
Why? Why do people do that? Honestly, like just get out of the vehicle, put your hands up. Sorry, dude. Get on
Right?
your knees, get the fuck down. Like, why try running? Like, come on.
Yeah.
I
So
wouldn't even be
all right,
that dumb.
so let's play this. This is the response, and it's you know, it's just like any type of gun violence. Any time this happens, already the narrative is set. Black people are getting gunned down by cops. He did nothing wrong. He was unarmed. Oh, hands up, don't shoot.
Now
So,
it's over
the,
excessive too. 90 bullets. Yeah.
right? Yeah, 8 cops. There were 13 cops on scene. 8 of them started firing. The second, we'll get into it. We'll get into this. So, what happens? Peaceful protest? Yep. Rioting? Absolutely. So let's play these 2 little clips from Andy No. Voice of the unheard, right? Voice of the unheard.
Justice for Jalen! Justice for Jalen!
Peaceful protests.
Justice for Jalen!
Hey, man.
Really? Justice for Jalen? And you're going to burn shit.
Hey, the coach-
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's only one way. There's only one way we're getting justice in here. And that's if we burn shit. Stop killing people. That's the only way. That's the only way we do it.
What the hell? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like how is this any sort of justice whatsoever? And everybody like it literally like people just hear one thing. And yeah, like you just said, that narrative kind of gets played out that okay, he was unarmed, he was young, he was a black guy. Boom. All right. So let's start rioting instead of actually trying to figure out what exactly it is that did transpire.
Oh no, they're not interested in that.
No.
It's about narrative. It's about, it BLM. You're getting really close to, I don't understand how they are not labeled as a terrorist organization. The fact that they're not is incredible to me.
Agreed.
Okay? So that these are the steps that we go through. Black man shot by police, a little bit of ambiguity, or where they can say he was unarmed. Okay? Let's look at something else briefly. Last time someone was unarmed and the police got involved. So let's look at this article here. Do you remember this incident?
I
So,
do remember this incident actually, and that cop saved that girl's life. Yes.
yeah. So within, for anyone that doesn't remember, this happened in Ohio, where an officer, a woman had phoned and saying, "Help! My friend is trying to kill me." And when the cop arrives on scene, I believe it was within 4 seconds, he's seen a girl run out the door and a fat fuck behind her waddle her way with a knife in her hand, and she was mid swing. She was Her arm was back and coming
Yeah.
forward to stab this person. And the cop shot and killed this teenager. It was a teenager.
Unfortunately, yes.
And what happened? What was the narrative?
Oh,
Cop
100%.
shoot
Yeah.
teenage girl.
Yeah. Shot teenage girl. It was unarmed, blah, blah, blah. And the funny thing is, like, the girl who was being attacked, guess what? She's still alive. The cop
She said, "Thank you."
saved her life. Like, he saved her life. You could see in the video, literally, her putting her hand back because she was going to go at her. So, I mean, the thing is, it's not like he was just like, oh, she's standing there with a knife and he shot her. Nay, nay. Like, it was literally the last possible second as he's yelling at her to drop the knife or
Drop it.
drop it that he decided to shoot. The last possible second he waited, or else that girl would have been dead. But nobody hears cops saved girl's life from girl potentially trying to kill her. No, they don't hear that. It's cop killed teenage girl. Forget about the other girl in that picture. Oh, well. I guess he was just supposed to stand there and watch the other girl die and just be like, meh.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, Black Lives Matter. It's just, as Whoopi Goldberg said, it's just black on black crime. Who cares? Right, Whoopi?
Yeah, that's not racist, right?
No, but okay, so we and at the time, this is what blew my mind. This is when I knew they were full of it. They were completely lying. The BLM is the organization, not the slogan, not the saying. No, there's a difference. There's the organization, and then there is the movement, so to speak.
Yeah.
BLM, the organization. All right, let's just. You ready for this? Hold on to your butt cheeks, because it's gonna get wild. Co-founder frightened cops stop stabbing. Co-founder frightened. The cop stopped a stabbing. Teens have been having fights involving knives for eons. So it's not about truth. It's not about actually saving people. It's about painting a narrative. It's anything you can try and do. And you realize just how dumb this person is. So, Black Lives Matter co founder Bree Newsom found it frightening and unacceptable that a police officer in Ohio would shoot and kill a 16-year-old Michaela Bryant while she was trying to stab another girl to death with a knife.
Seriously?
Officer's body cam footage shows he is arriving on a chaotic scene as Bryant was wielding a knife and going after another girl in a fight. She charged the girl next to a car with her arm up, knife in hand, ready to stab her. At that point, after warning Bryant to stop, the officer fired multiple times, fatally wounding her. Newsom tweeted, this is a BLM co-founder. Teenagers have been having fights, including fights involving knives for eons. We do not need police to address these situations by showing up to the scene and using a weapon against one of the teenagers. Y'all need help. I mean that sincerely.
Nay, nay, nay. You know who needs help? This biatch. Y'all need help? Homeboy was trying to save someone's life, and you're like, no. Next time
Black
you
Lives
see
Matter.
two black people fighting, I don't care if it's with a knife or a gun, you leave them be, okay? Because they've been doing this for years. You leave them be, you let them sort it out. Bugger off. But what is that?
This just shows just how stupid their movement is, how dumb it is. And this is the same organization that was embezzling money.
See,
Oh, for Black Lives Matter. She had multiple $1 million homes. Down with the patriarchy, down with capitalism. Weird, because you directly benefited from capitalism.
so what it sounds like here is the lives of black people, according to this person, not myself. Okay. According to this person, the lives of black lives only matter when a white person is killing a black person. If a black person is killing another fellow black person, their lives don't matter. If
No,
during a Black Lives rally, riot, whatever, a black man's business gets looted and smashed up and black people
burned.
die, that doesn't matter because that's just
No,
black on black crime. That's okay. It's only when white people kill black people, then their lives matter. How disgusting is it? Like, do you not hear the psychosis in that? Because to me, I don't care who's killing who, people's lives matter. Okay. I don't care if it's a white person against white person, black against black, black against white, Chinese against Indian. I don't care. Lives themselves matter, and people should be doing what they can to stop people from losing their lives, no matter the color of their skin. But yet, this biatch here, who's in charge of something or a co founder in Black Lives Matter, please, please, people out there, tell me you do not see the psychosis and irony in this. Like, this is insane.
although I will say one thing that she does leave out of this after this whole thing happened, I did hear. Okay, I can't confirm this, but I did hear that at a certain former president came down there. They had a Subway sandwich. They threw it. They threw it at this chick. Put a noose around her neck and said, "This is MAGA country, bitch."
Yeah, I think I remember that 100%.
No, but like, do you hear like anyone with a like? And if you agree with this, please try and make this make any type of rational sense. Because I a cop stops a black chick from killing a black chick, and you say, "Why is the cop getting involved? Let her stab her to death." Are you fucking retarded?
Right?
Like, you know what? You're a fantastic advocate for abortion. You might actually change my mind. Maybe you know what? Maybe abortion should be a thing.
Oh my God.
Maybe you should.
We should call
But
Steven Crowder and see if he can do a change my mind. You and that chick. See if they can change your mind.
okay, so Newsom also defends rioting and looting. I'm definitely in the camp of defending rioting and looting as a legitimate, politically informed response to state violence. So don't go protest in front of your elected officials. Go burn down the neighborhoods that you actually have no interest in actually being in. How in Baltimore there was that retired firefighter who built his sports bar, his dream sports bar, and a bunch of fucking useless thugs came in and burned it down. Black lives matter, though. Black lives matter. Black lives matter is what you espouse. No, no, they don't. To you, they don't. When else, they do. Newsom said last week, "I've tweeted on this topic many times, and I'm always willing to engage people in good faith discussion of why I hold that position. Because you do nothing, you haven't contributed anything to society, play a victim card, and you feel that you are entitled to something because of your skin color. It's called racism. It's called racism. In defense of looting, how many more times do we need to have a discussion about you have no interest in actually trying to help people. You only need perpetual victims, like typical capital liberal, not libertarian. Those are two very different things. Don't get those confused because I'll punch you. But it's
I've
very different. You need victims. You need people to say, the reason why this world is so poor is because the white man, because of this other side, have victimized you over and over and over. Give me power and I'll fight for you. Oh, what? I didn't solve that problem? Here, you know what? Give me more of your power, and you know what? I'll solve that problem. Hey, like Barack Obama, what did he campaign on? I will codify abortion rights into law. I will make it a law. That is my top priority. Then the second he gets in, yeah, that's not my top priority. I'd rather go bomb kids in another country so I can expand, the U.S. empire. Go bomb kids. That's what I would rather do. Oh, actually delivering on what I promised? No, no, no. That's just so that I can get in. Now that I'm in, fuck you. I don't need you. I'll talk to you in 4 years when I need re-election. Okay? See ya.
For one, you're really sucking at this not swearing thing. And two, I would really like to know how she would feel if there was a cop standing there and some black girl was going to go stab her and actually did
Oh,
stab her and
you
just stood
know.
there.
You know what would happen. Look, racist. This is why I've made this I've put the question before.
Racist cop standing there watching a black girl get stabbed and didn't even help. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, cops just didn't want to help because of racism. Cops helped because of racism. You can't win.
I know.
So again, this begs the question. And to be fair, that officer in Ohio was a savior. Was a savior. Those cops that stopped the Jalen Walker, they are heroes. They stopped. Weird. If it was only for a traffic light, why did you run? Why did you run? Oh, because he was afraid of being shot by the police. Why would he
Then
be
why
shot
would
by the
you
police?
run?
What, driving while black? Yeah, okay. You know what? That gets really tiring. Gets really tiring when that's all you say. Driving while black.
Yeah, and everybody knows that's the last thing you do is get out and run. Like, even myself, or like, okay, well, I wouldn't make
After
it very far, but
after shooting.
regardless, like, if I'm going to get out of a car and start running, it's not going to matter the color of my skin. They're going to be chasing after me, telling me repeatedly to stop, 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 stop. I don't stop. Guess what? Boom, boom in the ass. It's going to happen.
All right. Let's play the video that I shared with you. So let's just play that.
Okay.
So let's look at actually what happened. We don't have to look at the traffic stop. We don't have to look there. We can see so the video that we're going to share is from when he's trying to exit the vehicle. Watch what he does. Watch what he does with his right arm. And tell me what you would have done in that situation. If you said I wouldn't shoot, you're full of shit.
Don't fucking move! Stop fucking moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Watch it! Stop moving! Show me your fucking hands!
And that dude could run.
Damn, that was a lot of gunshots. I don't think I've ever heard
Oh.
that many gunshots go off. But I definitely did hear a lot of warnings. Don't move, get out of the car, don't move. And even as he got out of the car,
Stop running.
yeah,
Yes.
he had plenty of
And one thing-
opportunities to stop.
Oh, and there's about a 50-minute long video of this whole thing from multiple different angles. All the body cam footage from all the police officers that was involved in this.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised this got released so quickly. They are on this shit now, hey?
Well, they have to be because look at the narrative.
Yeah.
The narrative. The body isn't even cold, and they're already saying unarmed black man. Okay, again. So this is what the news is telling you. He was an unarmed black man shot by cops. Blah 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 blah. Did you see what happened? How much you want to bet you didn't? Go back, rewind it, go real slow. Watch his right arm. He goes like that. He's turned, he has his back, and he turns like this. Weird, he gets shot from the front, but they said he got shot in the back.
When did he do that? Was it right before they started shooting, or was it? Oh, okay. So not when he just got out of the vehicle. Oh, okay.
No, you can hear it, and I would encourage you, go watch the video. Like I said, it's about a 50-minute long video. You can see cops have deployed tasers. They shot them. They shot the tasers at him. Didn't work. And you know the other kicker? The guy had a mask on.
Oh my God.
He had a ski mask on. So, it's a black man. Get him. Get him. How are they supposed to see? Dark, and he's wearing a ski mask?
So they just knew, huh? I guess they knew.
Right? driving while black, hooded.
I mean, I'm not gonna like. To be fair, again, I'm not really sure why. Like, anyway, if I was driving around with a ski mask on and I were to drive past cops or something like that, I can tell you they would pull me over and be like, "Oh, what you doing?"
Oh, no, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Uh,
No. I disagree with it. That is no. I think that's a dumb statement. No, they wouldn't.
you don't think so?
No, I think they would actually go and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" When they pull you over, and you say, "Hey, fuck you, pig," and speed off, and then shoot at them, and then try to run. Yeah, I think then they might go, "What the fuck are you doing?" I think then they might have a couple of questions. Like it's so disingenuous for people to say, "Well, he didn't have a gun." How are, in what world when you're already shot at and the guy runs and then turns and goes to, I'll use the cop's word. I know I'm just a bootlicker. No, I think I've railed on the cops hard enough that I got banned by Ottawa police because I told them that they're a bunch of useless cucks. So, yeah, total bootlicker.
Well, see, I know I saw in the video, I seen him turn towards them, like as he's running. I seen him turn. I didn't notice me personally because everything was happening so fast. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna take another look. But do we? Okay. So they were so what had happened is they were pulling him over due to a traffic violation, and then obviously the people weren't pulling over, and then shit happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
why would you be shooting at cops? Why would you be running, speeding off, and then running on foot if you didn't do anything wrong? Like, just pull over and be like, "Yo, what's
Yeah.
up? Why you pulling me over?"
Yeah, no, and you know what? And this is why, go and watch it for yourself. But I think that's it.
Oh, like that's it.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got
I thought you just meant for that, and I don't know that statement you were making. Okay, well, thank you everybody for taking the time out to sit with us and listen to some things that we have to say about the crazy things going on in the world today. Unfortunately, Canada Day and the 4th of July weekend of this 2022 definitely went off with a bang and not the right kinds. So, again, feel sorry for anybody involved in any of these horrific accidents. Accidents? No, well, you know what I'm saying. Horrific things that happened. And hopefully have a good rest of your day. We'll catch you all again tomorrow. Don't forget to check us out in all the places listed in the description box below. Like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.